Hey viewers, welcome again to Science Bug by Poonam Singh. Hope you liked the first part of the animals in the Bronx Zoo. Today I'm here again with the second part of the animals in Bronx Zoo. Hope you'll also like this part. The animals that I'm going to show you today are 4 in number, and they are California sea lion, Pay David deer, tiger Panthera tigris, and Asiatic dole. Viewers, let's see the route map again. Last time you remember we were at the Madagascar area. Now from the Madagascar area, as you can see in the map, we will be moving to the Astor Court, which harbors the California sea lions. Hey there, now we are at the Astor Court. Can you see the sea lions, 2 sea lions there? Hey, I'm so excited. These sea lions, they are very famous for their playfulness, intelligence, and noisy bark. You will also hear the bark here. Hey, did you hear the barking noise? Sea lions spend part of the year in the ocean and part of the land. On land, they gather in large numbers at rookeries, about which I'll tell you later. See, they're catching fish. Did you see them? Sea lions belong to the class Mammalia and family Otaridae. Genus is Xelophus californianus. The lifespan is about 17 to 18 years for males, and it is about 25 to 30 years for females. This is quite unusual. As you can see, these sea lions are semi-aquatic, social, viviparous, and migratory animals. And the family to which they belong is Otaridae, which means eared seals. And these seals are native to western Northern American coastal areas, about which I'll show you later. Come on, it's time for us to move on. Come, we are here at a rookery, which is on the western coast of Northern America. And a rookery means a breeding place or nest of gregarious birds or mammals like penguins and seals. Adult females arrive at the rookery and give birth to pups conceived almost a year earlier. 2 weeks later, they mate again. Next is some information close to the rookery. It's given that the weight of the seals is about 50 to 400 kg and length is about 1.5 to 2.5 meters. The top speed is about 40 kilometers per hour. And these animals are, their color varies from chocolate brown for a male to a lighter golden brown for a female, and their faces are dog-like. At about 5 years of age, male develops a bony bump on the tip of his skull called sagittal crest. This particular clipping of the rookery Pedras Blancas was taken by my younger son Pravar Singh. Come on, let's get back to the Astor Court. Can you see the seals doing playful activities? Now they're being fed by a lady here. As you can see, this lady is feeding this California sea lion with fish, as you can see. Now these sea lions have long, narrow, 4-limb flippers which they use for swimming as well as for walking on land. This species of seals is most commonly seen in shows at aquariums and zoos doing acrobatic tricks. They show dominance hierarchy behavior. That is, a dominant higher ranking individual often gains more access to the resources and the mates. And based on this, the ranking is created. Higher ranking and lower ranking individuals are differentiated. Now we move on to the next animal, that is the Pay David deer. For that, let's see the route map again. As you can see, after the Astor Court, there is the Pay David deer place. Viewers, as I'm approaching to the Pay David deer area, let me tell you the common name of Pay David deer is Milu. And let's see if we can find some Pay David deer here. Till we find some, let me tell you the history of Pay David deer. The Pay David deer their antlers never point forward. They always point backward. Pay-David deer were originally found in China in the Yangtze region. Due to the indiscriminate hunting and loss of wetlands, it became extinct in the early 20th century. In 1985, about 39 Pay-David deer were reintroduced to China by WWF from UK, and this is how their population was restored in China. Now there are about 2,000 Pay-David deer in number in the world. The deer got its name from its discoverer, a French zoologist and Catholic father called Armand David. In French, Pay means father. This deer's scientific name is Elaphurus davidianus, and it belongs to the family Cervidae. Hey there, hope you could point out 2 deer there. Yes, they are Pay-David deer, 2 of them there. The gestation period is 9 months and it gives birth to just 1 baby or fawn, as it is called. They are social, diurnal animals, and they are herbivorous, and they eat grass and aquatic plants. The lifespan is about 18 years and they can run at a speed of about 18 miles per hour, which is quite less than the white-tailed deer, which is common in the New York state, which can run at about 30 miles per hour. Viewers, let me tell you something about their fur. They have reddish-brown summer pelage with a medial black stripe down the shoulders, and the winter pelage is grayish-brown. I'm sorry I could not zoom so much so as to show you very clearly the fur. But let me tell you one more interesting thing about this Pay-David deer before I move on to the next animal, and that is, in China, people call this animal by the name Sibu Ziyang, which means 4 not alike. The name was given so because it has a tail like a donkey, and antlers like a deer, a neck like a camel, and hooves like a cow. And its hooves are webbed so that it can move into the marshy places. Here, the route map shows very clearly the Tiger Mountain area adjacent to the Pay-David deer. Come on then, let's move on. Let's have a glimpse of the tiger. So this is the Tiger Mountain exhibit. This Tiger Mountain exhibit got the Tiger Mountain Exhibit Award in 2004, which was presented by the American Zoo and Aquarium Association. Oh, they're great. We could spot a tiger there. And let me tell you that each tiger's stripes are unique, just like the stripes of the zebra. And no 2 tigers have the same stripes, and they're as distinct as the human fingerprints. And counting them tells us if there are enough tigers in a certain area to have a suitable, sustainable population. Here, let me tell you that some activities are taken up in the zoo every day to test these animals' senses. Now, keeping the tiger senses sharp, what is done? The fascicles are given to the tigers for some interactive fun. Tigers lick, paw, and bite their way through the eyes to get the fish treats frozen deep inside. This is how their taste sense is kept sharp. Same way, to keep their smell sense sharp, they are given branches from other animal exhibits that are chock full of interesting smells. This activity keeps them sense of smell sharp. And variety is the spice of life. Behind the scenes, keepers develop a variety of enrichments to keep the tigers active and alert. The tigers have at least 5 different items to pick up from daily, and normally an item appears only once every 2 weeks. The tiger's weight is about 220 to 650 pounds, and the length is about 4 feet to 10.5 feet, and tail size is 3 feet. Gestation period is 105 days, and 1 to 6 cubs is the litter size, and diet in wild is medium and large mammals like deer, wild boar, and buffaloes, and the activity period it is approximately 4 hours a day. Now let me tell you something about the stripes. As you can see here in this billboard, 3-4 tigers are shown, and if you catch up the stripe of the tiger, you will find that the tiger A, which is shown in the billboard, matches with the tiger which is seen here, which is spotted here in the in this glass covered exhibit. Here you can see the tiger very clearly in the wild, and this tiger's genus is Panthera tigris, where Panthera means leopard or the big cats and tigris means tiger in Latin, and they belong to the family Felidae. Let me also tell you that there are about 9 species of the genus Panthera, of which 3 are extinct, and these 3 which are extinct include the Caspian tiger, the Bali tiger, and the Javan tiger. The remaining 6 species which are also present but they're endangered, they include the Bengal tiger, the Indo-Chinese, South China, Amur, Sumatran tigers. The tigers that you find here in this exhibit are the Amur and the Malayan tiger. The Amur tiger is found in Russia and China, and whose male cat is the world's largest cat. And here you also find the Malayan tiger. Probably the one that you are seeing here is the Malayan tiger. Next, from the Tiger Mountain, we move on to the bears and doles. Let's see them live on the screen. This is the picture of Dole, whose common name is Asiatic wild dog. In a short while from now, you will see a pack of 3 male doles which are a debut at Bronx Zoo. You can see 3 doles sitting in the wild, and you'll be able to see 1 dole moving to and fro right in front of you in a few minutes. These 3 doles are siblings, and Dole is pronounced as Dole, although it spells Dhole, and the scientific name is Chion alpinus, and it belongs to the family Canidae. Here you can see the Dole moving to and fro very clearly. It has got a broad skull and short, broad muzzle, and it is an endangered animal, and currently less than 2,500 doles are left in the world. And viewers, the main reason for their disappearance is the habitat loss, the diseases, and the human conflict, which have now put them on the endangered list. They belong to the family Canidae, which is the dog family, but they do not bark or howl like a dog, but they do whine, screech, and growl. The scientific name is Chion alpinus, viewers, and they are not predators to man. They are highly social and cooperative. Their average lifespan is 10 to 13 years, and doles are intelligent and cooperative hunters. Doles eat deer and wild boar. And that's all today in this video. Hope you like this video. Please mention in the comment box if you would like to see the part 3 of Bronx Zoo. And that's all for today. This was the video captured by me from Science Bug by Poonam Singh. Thank you so much for watching.